Hello. I had a very important dream not long ago, and it was about a new money system. Now, the AI controls everything on this planet now, and they just monitor it and they have to do clearings because they don't like some of the input that we put into it because it's like a living system. And when you feed into anything, the phone, the computer, if you feed into these things words, it's going to put code in. It's going to read it, put the codes in, and it's going to alter the AI. Right now, they have it set to create fear and anger and division, which is their lovely, fun games. And it's time for us to pull it back. And how to pull it back? Well, you have a dream, and then you share it. I wasn't going to share the dream. I keep putting little bits of it out. And everybody kind of likes it, and they're kind of confused by it. So the AI controls everything. We no longer need big scale, large scale government. We still need small local community government, which would consist of 6 elders. That's my dog, but she doesn't listen. 6 elders of high moral integrity, with both moral and integrity combined, and there's 6 of them, and they're elders, and you choose them directly through the phone. You have to participate. You can go live, go with them, go right there and meet them. You got to know your community, bring people together. No more big schools, no more government. They hand you at the beginning of the year $120,000 per person. So one of the questions is asked, well, what about work? Well, all essential workers. That's one part of COVID that I did agree with, was everything is essential. And if you are an essential worker, let's say, example, physician. A physician would be given X amount of dollars above his $120,000. He does not have to pay insurance, but if he friggin' hurts someone and there's proof, you put it into the computer, you AI it deducts money immediately from his account. Now, what about banks? Well, the banks are distribution centers. Everybody there, they're essential workers. They get above and beyond their 120. Maybe they get 20,000 more or 50,000 more. Who knows? I'm not the one figuring out the money yet. So everybody, the bank hands you what you want. You want to keep it in a bank card, you can have a bank card. You want to have cash, you can have cash. Whatever way you want it. That money is handed to you. No more loans because you pay cash. The only things that you would have to pay for out of your cash money would be if you want to purchase a home, you go and you see the for sale sign like you do now. And this time you say, well, I chew them down. I don't chew them down. You use a realtor. You can use a realtor. You pay cash for it. Write a check, give them a bank card number. I don't know how, but it's paid for in cash. Now, this is all countries. Now, I even got the details of managing the 6 elders that you vote in. They handle behavior issues, and that would be anger, violence, and down to the murders. If sooner or later, murders will go away. The way that they handled this system now was keeping us like the Monopoly game. See, the bank never goes broke. They just keep printing. They have you believing that they're broke, but they're never broke. The only ones who go broke are us. We go broke because we're at the low end of their money scam. They don't have, now, let's say, for example, we have to get this earth back in good health. So you decide, well, maybe I would like to start a tree business. The AI, you'd say it into the computer. They issue you X amount of dollars. You get the seedlings. You put it on your land. You start distributing trees. You get rewarded for that. Road programs, like say there's no more STIS. There's still workers that do your area. They have the DOT thing, but there's no state government, federal government doing that. The AI sends out the code that the roads need to be done, and out go the crew. The crew log in their time, and they get paid extra for it. But if you see a pothole on the road and you go, well, I could fix that myself. You fix the pothole, you can do this. You punch it into the AI, and you get rewarded for it. Bad behavior comes out of your AI accounts. Good behavior, X, you get more. Now, this money system is the opposite of what they've done. What happens to the dark forces on this planet when you do get this new money system? They get none of their cash. They get the $120,000 everyone starts off with. If the rich people have lived a good life and they've treated us fairly, they get to keep their wealth. But these other ones, they get nothing. They get none of their old accumulated wealth. They can keep their homes. You don't have to pay taxes anymore, so it's a win-win. They barely paid a cent of taxes anyways. No more taxes, no more lies, no more harming the planet. We can fix the planet with this system. So let me tell you, it's an idea that could work.